All right. I have good news and bad news now. The good news is I'm not drained really right now at this moment, and I can actually properly stream. And as of right now, I am now multi-streaming. I am popping up now over on YouTube as well as Twitch. Hooray! The bad news is that the chat isn't being connected to my custom widget. So it's only Twitch right now who I'm seeing the comments on the screen. At least on this side. So if it's not one thing, it's the other. Hunky blobby dory. If it's not one thing, it's the other. So currently right now, I have my YouTube chat also open so I can keep myself looking at those. But yeah, we're now live on both Twitch and YouTube. For those watching me on YouTube, I do apologize if I don't get to your comment right away. I might be a little bit of a delay on my end, but your comments are unfortunately, at this moment, not popping up on my screen, on my OBS. So, we're gonna see how all of that plays out in this case. So, apologies again in this regard. Also, hi, I'm Cuddlymuffintop, half human, half blah VTuber, coming to you live through the virtual world and through the wonders of human slapstick. So, yeah, we got Pizza Girl Tricks here, greetings and salutations. You met with Astra and Aura, got PDST from Genshin. Holding off in humans and making an Assassin's Creed Bible source and making a You have a lot of projects on your list! Holy ma blobby lonely! That's a lot of projects to try and manage. Normally, for me, I just try to stick with one at a time if I can. But yeah. That's fine. You do not have to talk about anything like that. And honestly, I don't think in my regard I wouldn't be able to assist anyone that might have had some sort of thing going on, but the best I can do is entertain. And thankfully, I've been able to do so. Yeah. Geek Nerd, I hope so too, because now I'm multi-streaming, and we'll see. Greetings and salutations to you as well. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. That is mighty kind of you in this case. And we also had Sober Lisa with a 220 stream streak? Holy bloody hell, you are mad, woman! You're mad! But seriously though, thank you ever so kindly for having such a large streak, basically, obtained throughout several times. That is ludicrous. Not the rapper, but just ludicrous in general. But yeah, thank you to everyone who happens to come on over. I am, again, still going to double check on YouTube comments as well to make sure that I'm not falling behind on anyone over there. I gotta see how I can utilize this. This is basically gonna see how I can incorporate them both. I'm probably gonna have to go with, well, if I'm gonna be switching my stuff over to StreamerBot instead of Stream Elements, more than likely I might have to see about that, because I have to make multiple different keys for the different streams that I do. So that's gonna be something else. But I'm sure I'll work it out. I'm sure I'll work it out. As long as I was able to get YouTube now to be broadcasting live. And the notification now, if you happen to be on YouTube, I have posted notifications, like reminders of things in which I'm streaming. So, if you want to be notified of when I'm live and you happen to be a YouTube watcher, feel free to click on that notification button. And once I go live on YouTube, you should hopefully be notified, so you can tune on in whenever that may be. I have posted notifications about upcoming streams leading up to next Monday. So if there's a particular stream, whether it's tomorrow's Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, Thursday's Spiritfarer, Friday's Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, Saturday's Deltarune Chapter 5, Sunday's finale of Coffee Talk Episode 2, or Monday's Fields of Mystria, you could be notified. We'll see. We'll see. But yes. Yes, indeed. Hey, Silver Tony, greetings and salutations. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We haven't gotten so far. Now, if I may be a little bit lackluster in energy, my apologies. I originally thought I wasn't going to stream tonight. The last 2 days at work have been draining. Incredibly draining. Now, I've had to cover 2 jobs. Basically.
Stop! He's already dead.
I feel a little dead inside, I will wholeheartedly admit. But don't worry, it's my attempt at good old dark humor there in this case. But yeah, it has been to the point where I just feel taking down 2 jobs at once, running the front as a customer service specialist, and doing tasks as an admin coordinator, it really pops up. Like, I try to utilize and try to incorporate all the sorts of tasks at the exact same time, and when you have a very busy environment, you get a little overly stimulated with someone like me. And I thought to myself, oh no. Oh no, not that though. Oh no, I am just gonna feel so tired. I'm gonna collapse on my couch and I'm not gonna wake up, and I'm gonna forget to change the notification for tonight's stream, and people will be waiting on the YouTube side thinking, oh no, he's not gonna stream, is he? It's like, here I am. I surprised myself. Maybe it was the Chet's Pizza. Never forget, 340 stream streak. Oh my bloody hell. You only need 25 more stream days until you reach an entire year, Sober Tony. That is incredible. Holy moly. Never forget, indeed. Never forget. Well, I'll try not to forget, because that's probably one of the longest streams that I have ever seen for any one of my streams, in any case. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Muffin. Oh yeah, that was 300. That's a 300 reference, I know that for sure. But yeah, it's getting closer, closer, closer. All right. So tonight, luckily I was still able to keep this from the library. I don't think anyone has said that they wanted this game, so we're gonna continue playing Dragon Quest, the HD-2D remake, the original that was originally released on the Nintendo. So we're gonna go ahead and see how far I can get tonight. Hopefully I do not get an error message with a freeze. We are on Ethernet. We are going at almost 13,000 kilobytes per second, because using item multi-stream, I don't even know if that's the correct way to pronounce it. You do need more power compared to Restream in order to get them multicasting. And I think, yeah, it's better if I just stick to Twitch and YouTube, because if I try to go to other platforms at the exact same time, no matter how good that may be, I don't think my internet will be able to give me enough juice for that. I don't have fiber internet. I don't think that would be possible. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, hold on here. Let's see. It looks like we're encountering maybe a couple of buffering issues. Well, hold on. We got a little bit of buffering issues here. Okay, it's coming back. Coming back. If anything, I might have to drop the frames. How is everyone going with the frame rate? Okay. Looks like we just have to double check here on the other sides. Okay. Come on. Okay, so looks like we got a couple drop frames here. I think you're talking about is pissing it off. Probably. Okay. We seem to be back in the green now. Okay, OBS. You doing good? You doing good, OBS, now? Okay, it's back in the green. For some reason, shape, or form, it was... I wasn't even talking bad about it, either. I was talking about, oh, if I incorporated more in terms of where I was broadcasting, then I would probably require more power. It's like, oh, now it's not even liking that. But yes, I can't really say in regards to projects if I don't know nothing about it. It's like, it's really hard for me to really decipher until I actually see it for myself. Like, one can envision what it would be like, but unless you're the one that's basically, like, taking the reins of the project itself and seeing it come into your head, like, with the brainstorming and the action points that you're gonna make, I really can't say for certain if I have a favorite project coming up that I don't know really anything about, if that makes sense. For me, it's like, unless there's like a demo of it, unless there was maybe the full product, yeah, then it will probably be something more beneficial there. Beneficial. Okay, now we gotta double check. Okay, good. For a moment, it's like, oh, for a moment, I thought I was missing out on YouTube chat. Okay, good. Okay, good. Woo! All right. Now, with that said, before we get started with more of our stream din today, friendly reminder, here are my socials right here if you would like to check those out. I have been posting shorts on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So if you want to check those out, whatever your preferred platform is, it's greatly appreciated. Like them, repost them if you would like, comment down below. That always helps me with the algorithm. They always differ depending on what the video happens to be. And yeah, any sort of support is greatly appreciated. Even if it's just a mere share, even if it's just a simple follow, that is always appreciated. And then, of course, the game itself, you can get it off of Steam with this link. Oh, dang it, I knew I forgot something. That's for Coffee Talk. I knew I forgot something. I knew I forgot something. You can feel free to disregard that. That is, of course. Yep. So, there. Yep. Yep, that's still the Coffee Talk episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. I knew I forgot something right there. But yeah, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D Remake, you can mainly get it off of Steam. It normally goes for $59.99 unless it's on sale. So, if you want to put it on your wish list, and if you happen to like what you see, feel free to do so. I do apologize that I wasn't able to get the link on there, though. But, another thing that I do have is my Discord. You're more than welcome to join that as long as you're 18 and older. I still have free games to give away to my Chubby Checker Discord community members over there. And these are the games that are still available for any one of my members to claim for their own. There's one copy each, though. So it's a first come, first served basis. We have Beyond the Steel Sky, Bridge Constructor, Drop Douche. I feel like I'm pronouncing that word wrong there. Patron, Sledders, Star Dynasties, and Stickman Zombie Shooting 3D. That was one way to close it all off there in the meantime. But yeah, those are the free games that I'm giving away exclusively for a month to my Discord community members. So as long as you're 18 and older, if you would like to join that, feel free to click on the link. And if you want to see the trailers for each of these games, in case you may not be fully familiar with what the game is about, I don't blame you if you happen to feel that way. I have the trailers over on the channel known as Blobby-Giveaways. And if you are interested, feel free to comment with your interest in that same channel, and I will give you a private DM with a redemption link or code, depending on where I happen to got it. And then it's yours for you to keep. I will be keeping these games up available exclusively to my Discord members until the first Tuesday of August, which I believe it's the 4th. So, Afterwards, it will be a new selection of free games from my Discord community members, and the ones that have not been claimed will be going out to Blue Sky for people to claim that happen to be following there. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus on my good old-fashioned Dragon Quest. I, Blobby, just don't have any blobbing idea where I left off at, because it has been 2 weeks. And of course, this was the game that I played last before I had to say, yeah, I gotta bring this computer in for repairs and see what the blobby hell was going on. But yeah. Whew. Oh, blobby hell. Okay, well, go ahead and mute the music then in this case. Alright. Gotta make sure you hear that clicking. It kind of sometimes has this where it fades. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Okay. So, you know, I never really know in regards to what the renewing system is for video games when you get it from the library. Like, for those of you who may not be familiar, I did get Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D Remake. I rented it from my local library. And oftentimes, you are allowed to rent something for 3 weeks, and with my library, they automatically renew it as long as no one else has placed a hold on the item itself. So, I have yet to hear, in regards to not only this one, but Screamers as well. So, more than likely, I might have enough time to really go through the first game. If I happen to get another renewal, maybe we'll go on to Dragon Quest 2 HD-2D Remake. But since Dragon Quest 1 is supposed to be the shorter one, we'll go with that then in this regard. Alright, Muffintop, let's do it. Let's see how this fares. I know the last time I played this, I saved it at the right moment because then the game froze and crashed up afterwards. Alright. So now I'm trying to remember. It was something in regards to a swamp. Do I have to go to the... I'm trying to think. What was it? Oh, I don't blobby remember. Where was I? Where the blobby where hell was I in this game? Okay. Oh, well. We'll turn that down a little bit here. Hopefully everyone can still hear it in the meantime. If it happens to be too loud or too quiet on this end, feel free to let me know at any point so I can make the adjustments as they come up. So yeah, feel free to let me know if the sound is good, if it happens to be lackluster, or if I happen to sound lackluster, and then we can make any further developments from there. The game is too quiet, you say. Okay, we'll turn it up a little bit, but I don't want it too loud. I want to make sure that my voice overpowers it. Okay, let's see if that does. Yes, let's go with this. I was on level 8. Hello, Bird. Thank you for the 200 bits. Greatly appreciated in the meantime. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So there I am. Okay, that's the rush button. So what am I supposed to do? What is my head to Gallenholm? Okay, good. So, wait, can we use that one item? Let me see. Where's that chimera wing? Whisks. Okay, what does this say here? Let's double check. Whisk you where you previously visited settlement or dungeon. Oh, that's the thing. I haven't even been there yet. Oh, Bird, thank you so much for the 100 bits, Mike. Oh, I gotta take off any sort of hearing on this one. Oh, these are always so loud. Thank you for the 100 bits, totaling up to 300 bits. That is greatly appreciated of you. All right. All right, so we need to get out. We need to go out to Gallenholm. So we just got back out of the castle. I harmed a chimera? When? When did I harm a chimera? I don't remember striking down any chimeras. When was that? I can't even remember that. Now, do I need to upgrade anything? Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, well, there was a chimera wing, but that's not the same thing. We're not gonna rip it off. It's just handed down to me. All right, doesn't look like I need to upgrade any of this. So we're good on this in the meantime. All right, let's go. All right, so where is Galvin home? Let me see. No, I don't want a screen captured. Let's see. Let's look at the... How do we look at the map again? Let's find out. Ah, here we go. So we need to go all the way over. Okay. Okay, where was I last time, though? Because I do not want to travel all the way over the... Oh, that is Oh, thank you for the 100 bits! Okay, so let me see here. Let's see if I can use this here. Used. We will use it on... Okay, where was it? Let's see here. Oh, so we have to go to that. Yeah, let's go to Erdrick's Hollow then. Okay, there we go. Oh, for a moment I thought the only place I could go was... Okay, so now this saves so much. This saves so much time. Okay, now let's look at the map again. Let's see. I see that. Oh, I hear that. Is probably the better way to phrase it. Hyper-focus on Bioshock, but not enough to play it. You know what? There are people who are more fascinated with the lore or with the design or whatnot of a particular franchise, but there may be some instances in which they haven't played it yet, or haven't watched it, or haven't read it. Something to that regard. That does kind of happen from time to time, does it? There's nothing shamefully wrong with that. As long as you're still enjoying it in your own way, I think there's nothing wrong with that. Up! The she slimes! Here we go! Oh, they are standing no chance here. No blobby chance. One-handed friendly. Old El Paseo Korea pockets. I'll have to look that up. So it's like one-handed the same type as... Well, burritos are hefty nowadays, too. I keep forgetting that. You're sick of playing it? Well, it does get a little bit repetitive in some instances. I will give you that. I remember when I played it not too long ago, they had some repetitive motions where I kind of... wasn't really feeling it so well, but... Yeah. It kind of drags a little bit towards the latter half, if I remember correctly, but it wasn't too detrimental when... Walmart carries it. Well, that's a pity because I don't go to Walmart. Not much of a Walmart shopper. I'm more of an oldie shopper. Alright, the rat skull has been... Oh, these slimes are so pitiful. No, these slimes are so pitiful. I don't think I've ever... Well, then again, I have gotten some food items from... I have gotten some food items from Amazon before. I thought for a moment, it's like, have you? But I remember getting like non-perishable items, food related on there. All right, there we go. Group of enemies is defeated. How we doing? Okay. Let's keep going. Want to make sure. Oh, there's something over here. What do we got? 12 gold coins. Ooh, holy water. Magic water. Okay, and how we doing with our map? Okay, it's right over there. Okay. Depends. I guess in this case, if you really love the game and you want to share it around it every once, there are cases in which you never get tired of it. You always stay fascinated with it because you want to spread the word and it gives you so much joy. But if it's one of those games where, yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of this. I need a little break. I need to put you off to the side for maybe a year or more. Yeah, I can see where it gets a little bit, not daunting, but you need more flavor. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, 1 point of damage. Oh, but I'm poisoned. Well, I'll defeat you and then I'll get the poison off. I should have some antidotes. Blueberry. Oh, see, here's the thing. I don't like coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. Never drink it. My mother loves coffee. My brother loves coffee. And I think a few more people in my family love their coffee. I just don't. I never could get used to the taste. I'm more of a tea drinker. No matter how many people think it's something that which it tastes like dirty laundry water. No, there are differences when it comes to drinking some tea and water and kombucha. Those are normally the ones that I go for. Well, yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the blueberry flavored coffee. Never thought I thought for a moment I heard something in the background. Doesn't seem... Oh, wait! That's right! I'm poisoned! Okay, let's, get an antidote herb. There we go. That was what it was. Did I take a lot of damage? Oh, barely. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that. Let's see. Okay, that must be the place I need to be at. Oh no! Wait, what are they called? Okay, what are they called again? Cumulus? 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 I'm not sure if I like your name. You're probably a play on words for something in particular, but I'm not sure. I'm sure there is a blueberry flavored one. I mean, yeah, go with your priorities. Go with the ones that you think will be the most manageable. Take those baby steps to prep up. Jot down some ideas of how you're gonna go about it and see which one's more manageable. That's what I figured it was a cloud pun. Because they do look like clouds. They look so fluffy. Alright, let's see. We have made it to Gallenholm. Thank blobby hell. You imagine all the random battles that I would have to take part in and the journey there. Hi there. Welcome, wanderer, to the story settlement of Gallenholm. Thank you. Wait, I think I can speak to you twice. Oh, never mind. It was a lie. Oh, cutscene. Are we gonna get voice acting here? Oh, I hear some muffled murmurs. Oh, it's the heroes again. Well, gather ye round, good people. What you see before you is a key capable of opening any door, so long as that door be red in color. Aye, 'tis the self-same all-unlocking item once used by mighty Erdrick, the storied thieves' key. Can it truly be? This is rare treasure indeed. How much might one expect to pay for such a thing? Might I compliment thee on thy knowledge and thy eye, sir? Thou hast a certain something about thee. Art thou perchance a hero of some renown? Maybe. No, but to return to the matter at hand, how much for the key? Oh, I bet they're getting gypped. Will in anyone say thyself, good sir, I should not wish to pay with it for less than 1 million gold coins? You think they're gonna... I don't think even all 4 of them combining their money will be able to afford that. But to hear a known far and wide, if I might aid thee in thy world-saving general question about, I might consider perhaps 800,000? Oh, a 200,000 cut. Okay. Yeah, they're not buying it. 800,000? This is too much, surely. Thou wouldst ghost us for profit, even if the word burneth before our very eyes. Hey! Avaricious rogue! Swindler! Cheat! Oh, they're catching on to... Come now, come on. Did I not just offer a discount? A full 200,000 coins? What matter a swindler would do such a thing, no? And besides, where is the harm in selling the thing for a price befitting its rarity? I understand full well that such a sum is not readily come by, but a certain money lender of mine acquaintance would be more than happy to help, I am sure. In any case, I shall retire to the inn by the seaside, just south of here. There to await thee, shalt thou come to see sense, O mighty hero. Oh yeah. Am I gonna be the one who's gonna get duped? I'm probably gonna... Wait. Hey, what are you doing to that tree back over there? Hey! Hey! Stop it! That soldier was humping that tree. Oh, he's not there anymore? Ha! He's not there anymore, I guess. But you all saw that person, right? Oh, you know what? I'm doing something new. Apparently this is the new feature. Twitch, clip that. I don't know if it's gonna clip it, but apparently there was a thing. No? Well, I'm gonna clip it on my end then, just to see. I'm pretty sure there was someone right behind that tree that was like trying to move into it and couldn't go anywhere. It just looked like it was humping it. Apparently Twitch was authorizing or getting something called, you know, voice recognition for clipping material from your streams. And I have no idea if my phrase actually made a clip of that, so I don't know if I have 2 clips on Twitch, but, you know, at least I got a clip just in case. Okay. Now, what is my prerogative? Let's see. What is my objective? Oh. Alright, so, let's see. Find where the swindler is staying. But I only have 819 coin! What the blobby hell is going on? I see. I blobby, he is C. Alright. Let's look around here first before I do anything. Meow. The cat is staring intently at the fish in the basket. Good on you. Good on you.
Why can't find no matter what pretty stones and shells here come? Should one look hard enough?
That's not the way that children should be talking. You should say,
Ah, look, sir! I found rock! Rock pretty! Rock the rock!
okay, maybe not that imbecilic, but still. Kids should not be forming that such articulated sentences that young.
Well, can one eat the small crabs, I wonder? I fancy they might be a trifle crunchy.
Okay, that might have still been a little bit like an adult speak, but at the same time it sounded imbecilic. Alright. I got a seed of wisdom. Oh wait, I could probably use that, can't I? I got a seed of agility too. And since no one else is gonna be in my party apparently, I'm gonna go ahead and use it on myself. Okay, and then we'll see use the Seed of Wisdom. There we go. Ha, wait, wait, hold on. Is that musk? Oh, that's right. That's to get enemies around me. They like the musk. Oh yeah, never played the Assassin's Creed franchise. You are correct on that. Never have, honestly. It never really grabbed my attention. Plus, I always have been known that Ubisoft games are normally too jam-packed with mundane things in such a vast open world that it makes me, well, a lot of times when I play Ubisoft game, it makes me feel very, 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 very bored. Very bored. Wayward sheep of the great shepherdess, how might I help thee? Let us confess thy sins. Yes, go ahead. It's such a pity that since they're releasing Nintendo Switch 2 versions of this game, you cannot transfer your saves from your Switch version to that. Yes. No, wait! No! No, no, I've already saved. I've already saved. I've already saved. We are good. The goddess will help me. There we go. The moneylender whom thy rotten swindler speaketh is an usurer and a scoundrel. But I did accept a loan from him and it was worked by him most mercilessly until such time as the debt was repaid. I see. Oh, the door's locked. It's a red door. Oh, wait, how are people gonna get in if it's a red door and he has the only key? No wonder he's such a scoundrel. That slippery so-and-so of the merchant did retire to the inn such a town. Hope thou dost not mind me saying that thou seem the easily led sort. Perhaps it would be better not to venture in that direction. Too bad. Looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Though the yon fellow yonder seems somewhat downcast. Oh yeah, I played Bioshock. I really like Bioshock. I actually streamed that not too long ago. You can find the original VOD for it on my YouTube channel. Hello, Sora. Greetings and salutations. I do apologize if it took me a while to see your comment. Even though I now got the multi-streaming working now with the new platform I'm using for both YouTube and Twitch, it is not recognizing for my OBS the YouTube chat. And that is dumb. Yay! So yes, hello. I do apologize if it was a little bit delayed, but yes, I do see your comment. And hopefully I'll get that figured out sometime in the near future. For now, I got YouTube chat open, and hopefully I don't miss anyone. Truly, the purer and more honest the talker, the easier the mark they make for such men. To prey upon the innocent soul is truly the work of villains. Hi! You wanna chat? Ugh! How can I have been swayed by such plainly dishonest words? I don't know. The Thieves' Key might greatly aid us in the fight against the Dragon Lord. In the fight for the fate of our very world. And yet, that rogue Dolph seemed to profit from it. Hath he no conscience? No, probably not. Wherefore and by what means would a common swindler come into possession of a treasure such as the Thieves' Key? By no means that you and I would deem honorable, of that I am certain. The Thieves' Key, by which means of which any red door may be opened. Oh, feel free to pet my blobby head in this case, as long as it doesn't get absorbed. Yet I could well use such treasure. One word, huh? The mind positively boggling to consider all the places one might visit with the Thieves' Key in one's pocket, though not for the price that thief demandeth for it. Wouldst thou hear a song, perhaps? Sure. Very good. Where's that piano coming from? What the hell was that? How were you able to get a piano from your what? I don't see you wielding a piano, so where did that music come from? It's probably a pianist basically looming in the distance. Shaped like a pianist, dressed like a pianist, and just throbbing at the mouth like a blobby pianist. And that is why, if you were to wield such power, you would attract the entire blobby world. My thanks. Though thou not may have not guessed, I model my works on those of Galen, Bard of Legend. You do, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yup. You know what? I probably scream like... Ooh, what's his name? Oh, Pib. Yeah, I'll probably scream like Pib. That's probably what will happen. Like a nerve ending. Oh, wait. Can I afford some new weapons? Let's see. No. I mean, 1,700. Yeah, I cannot afford that. But I can afford a shield. Let's go ahead and do that. Yes. Let's go here. Yes. Equipped it now. Let's see. What else would I want to equip? Oh, chainmail. I do not have enough money for that. I will have to come back. Jolly blobby good. Uh-oh. Come on. We're gonna have to maybe change the frame rates a little bit, if anything else. Looks like it's buffering a little bit. Hopefully it won't last very long. Da. Yeah, looks like the drop frames are coming in. Come on. Come on here. Maybe my internet may not be as powerful as I would have liked. Okay, now we're getting back into the green. Good. So there might be some few instances in which it kind of dips. I figured it was going to be the case since I'm utilizing this. Maybe sometime in the near future, I'll probably have to look into the specs of OBS to see if I have the right settings for streaming, so it does have a lot of drop frames. But thank you for your patience. It is a learning experience. For sure. Alright, so we do not... let's try and sell. Let's see. Equipment bag. Alright, let's see here. No, not that! Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and sell all of this. No, I'm not gonna have enough for... I am definitely not gonna have enough to afford that. Nope. Not gonna have enough. You just had a bit of a bad afternoon? Sorry to hear that. My life has been pure drainage. And not great at either. Yep, still don't have enough. Well, there we go. That should do it. Alright. Let's go in here real quick. Hi there. Long ago, when the great bard Galen did at last bring his wanderings to an end. Yes, 'twas here that he did settle. How did he settle, good sir? How did he settle in? And 'twas here that he did build himself a home. And in time, the town which sprang up around his dwelling came to be known as Galenholm. You bore me. Oh. Let's see. Anything else I can look around for? Let's see. I did chance to espy the culprits. What culprits thou askest? Why, the foul fiends that did bear off the Princess Gwendolyn. Eastward did they fly, ever eastward. Is there none in this room with courage enough to go to her rescue? Yes. There is. Then I bid thee, bear word to this brave soul, whomsoever it may be. Tell them that the princess was taken to the east. I see. Well, I'm not going east. I'm going to the shop. In this world exist miraculous writings that though one did no more than read them, one might nonetheless grow able to use certain spells and secret techniques. I ever even heard tell that such items are to be found in the last resting place of Galen himself. Though I would not seek them out if I were you. That place swarmeth with bloodthirsty fiends. Well, too bad. I'm probably gonna go over there anyways. A Lego. If you were to make a Lego Assassin's Creed series, would you do stop motion? To anyone who actually incorporates stop motion, you have my utmost respect. Love that art form, but I know how blobby, ridiculous, and time-consuming and repetitive it is to actually make that animation possible. I actually did it back in high school for projects of mine. They're not very good. Fighting fiends is all about selecting the two most apt for the job at hand. When surrounded by the horn of foes, whips and boomerangs are the order of the day. When a single foe requires smiting with all one's might, that a sword or other weapon capable of inflicting heavy damage is called for. 'Tis as with fish, whereby the right lure and bait might be selected in order to land one's desired catch. Sounds kind of fetching. What do we got in the pot? A mini medal? Pray tell, what does the mini medal happen to be for? Is it an important item? What is the mini medals again? Let me see. I don't quite remember what the mini medals do. I might have to look into that. Yeah, Legos are expensive. They are certainly very expensive. Ugh. Especially if you're trying to go for one of those big sets. Run you in the triple digits beyond that even. For those of you who are able to afford that, holy blobby moly, I hope you wholeheartedly appreciate all of that. It is. Oh, wait. I do have enough for it in. Sure, why not? Let me rest. So we need to go to... Now we need to go with... Oh yes, I will come. Again. Cuddly Muffin peers into the window. He is pleasantly surprised to see a ruggedy, handsome face staring back. That's not me! Blasphemy. Blobby blasphemy. Ugh, blobby blasphemy. Alright, I think I ventured all... Wait, did I check all the way? Yep, I did. Alright, so we are going to go out there and see if we can find that swindler. So we can grab that key. Alright, where are you on the map here? You are... Oh, all the way down there, huh? Alright, let's do it. At least I'll earn some money in order to get some new gear. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, we're gonna have some fun with you lot. Get rid of the toxic toad first. No poisoning for me. Ooh, 49. Oh, poor slimes. Poor slimes. You smile on through even when you're so weak, so feeble, so defenseless. Is it lagging again? Ah, blobby hell. Yeah, I'm seeing it myself here. Okay. Yeah. I wonder what is... Yeah, it's definitely lagging. Hopefully you'll get back into... Okay. We're gonna hold off until we can see if we can get back into getting it back up and running again. I might have to change the settings if need be. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is lagging quite a bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to look into this. I'll have to check my OBS settings to see. Actually, let's double check. What are the best settings on OBS if you don't want dropped frames during using atom multi-stream? Yeah, that's the thing. I was multi-streaming on Restream because it was utilizing not much power on that end. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'd probably have to... Let's see. Let's see if it gets any better. I wonder if that's good. Yeah, it's about the... Okay, let's see. Dropped frames while using atom multi-stream. Okay, let's see if we get anything from this. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, there's like a whole page kind of incorporating it here. Okay. Yeah, it's probably not looking exactly the greatest here. Okay. Yeah, this drop frames are basically not doing the greatest here, but yeah, it looks like there is a thread that I found on OBS's forum. So, let's see. Yeah, my bitrate is becoming So, maybe I'll utilize this in order to try and fix it then. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's really getting any better, is it? Okay. As much as I would like to continue here, I feel like I probably need to take care of this. So, I'm gonna see if I can basically get back to streaming a little bit later. But I think if I'm gonna try and make any changes to my settings, then I'll probably have to stop the stream and see if I can better the odds. So hopefully this won't take me too long. And hopefully I will be back within a couple of minutes. So stay firm, stay tight. And hopefully I'll be able to fix the dropped frame issue. I'll hopefully be back. If not, I'll write a comment in the chat. Okay, so let's see.